Hello folks, this is Ajha from inspiredtorise.com and you guys must be wondering the title of this video. Is an iPhone 6 worth it in 2018? The answer to that is, well, just like that horn over there, that car which passed by, it's complicated. The answer to that is complicated because we need to delve deeper into how and why somebody buys an iPhone 6 in 2018. So let's just roll back the clock a little bit to few days ago. So there's this guy I know. He had a desire, deep burning desire inside his heart from always, long time ago, that he has to buy an iPhone. And what happens next is that this guy buys an iPhone 6 because it was the cheapest available iPhone on EMI. And then despite my severe advices and all of the things that I told him that an iPhone 6 is outdated, he goes on to buy an iPhone 6. And then, like a good Samaritan, I unboxed that iPhone, which you can see right over here, and then I used it for a day or so. And this is what I have to tell you about whether the iPhone 6 is worth it in 2018 or not. So guys, let's begin. The first thing that I noticed after unboxing the iPhone 6 was that it's still a really good phone in terms of handling, in terms of the design and the overall feel in hand. Apple still makes one of the best premium phones out there, and even their older phones have really good design and build when compared to a lot of other smartphones out there. For a smartphone which is worth around 26 or 24,000 rupees, I believe that the iPhone 6 is really outdated in today's date, but I updated it to iOS 12, and surprisingly iOS 12 was really fast on that iPhone, and almost all of the apps were opening and closing really fastly, and somehow they have managed to make the iOS 12 experience better on really old devices like the iPhone 5s, SE and all of those devices, and those devices have seen a massive speed bump because of code changes. So I can say that in terms of software, in terms of running certain apps, you still don't have any issue with something as outdated as an iPhone 6. But now let's talk about few other things. The camera, the battery life. The battery life also has somehow improved. Standby time has improved on the iPhone 6 and few of the newer iPhones because of the fact that the code has changed a lot. Now the CPU is not in a constant state of just pushing all the way through. It ramps up slightly and then runs the app and everything. So they have somehow massively changed how apps run on iOS. That has resulted in better performance as well as better battery life. Let's talk about the display. The iPhone 6 display is nowhere near to the competition because the competition provides Super AMOLED displays at such a price range. Your smartphones like Vivo V11 Pro in that similar price range, which come with in-display fingerprint sensor and so much more, things which are better as opposed to something like an iPhone 6. The iPhone 6 camera is still respectable in terms of the color reproduction, in terms of, I guess, sharpness, but in terms of dynamic range, it's nowhere close to the modern day flagships in that budget segment. So if you are somebody who needs an iOS device, then I guess the iPhone 6 might be a good starting point for you, but still you have to consider that it's a really old device. You can go for an Android smartphone in that same price range. अभी तक रिकॉर्ड नहीं कर रहे थे तब तो शांत था, दुनिया भर का शोर आ रहा है. You can go for an Android smartphone in the same price range, which would be a lot better than the iPhone experience. It would have better battery life, it would have a better camera, a better display, but it won't be running iOS. If you're somebody who wants that iOS experience for, I guess, cheaper than the iPhone 10s and iPhone 10s Max and 10s out there, then the iPhone 6 is still a handy and good choice for guys like you. Otherwise, there are plenty fish in the sea. So guys, this was it for this video. In case you like this one, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Do subscribe to Inspire to Rise for more awesome tech videos like this one. And guys, no matter what you do, stay inspired to rise.